Audrey Marks has taken over as the chairman of the Organization of American States Permanent Council. Jamaica has recently assumed the chairmanship of the Permanent Council of the Organization of American States. Audrey Marks, who is Jamaica's permanent representative, will be in the position of chairman for the OAS for the next 3 months, during which the 50th General Assembly of the organization will be held. According to Audrey Marks, we are living in difficult times. And she was referring to the pandemic that's affecting the globe. It affects both small and large, rich and poor, countries equally. I look forward to working with all delegations over the next 3 months, especially as we prepare for the upcoming 50th regular session of the General Assembly, in a spirit of dialogue, consultation, and agreeing to disagree when situations so demand. The Organization of American States have stated that the permanent representative of the Bahamas, Sidney Coley, will serve as vice chairman of the Permanent Council. Audrey Marks has mentioned that fighting the pandemic is her priority. She was making this statement following a virtual handover ceremony which saw Jamaica's permanent representative to the Organization of American States, Ambassador Audrey Marks, assuming the chairmanship of the organization for a 3-month period. She also stated that leadership of the Hemispheric Council is very important to her. She stated that it is her desire during her chairmanship to work with the experts in the Secretariat and delegations to advance in the dialogue on issues such as accelerating equitable access to vaccines against the pandemic. And most importantly, while we await a vaccine, we must ensure affordable quality departure testing to minimize imported cases to our countries and surveillance testing to manage the community transmission ravishing so many families at this time. According to Ms. Marks, we must continue to explore increased access to concessional and non-concessional financing, and greater cooperation should be used, which will lead to increased access to the internet. Ambassador Marks also pointed out that she was keenly aware of the impact of the pandemic and that it has served to increase the interconnectedness of many countries, whether they are small or large, wealthy or poor. And there is a need for all countries to work together, even more so now than ever, to overcome the challenges that have been presented by this pandemic. Ambassador Marks also mentioned that Jamaica will be commemorating their 50th anniversary of their membership in the Organization of American States, and this is a symbolic gesture of achievement that is lost on many persons. Ambassador Marks also stated that she was looking forward to working with all persons within the organization over the next 3 months. She was looking forward to working with them in preparation for the upcoming 50th regular session of the General Assembly, which will be held on October 20th and October 21st. She also mentioned that the fight against the pandemic can only be achieved through collective efforts and cooperation in a sustained and organized manner. She expressed her gratitude to her predecessor, His Excellency Louis Cordero, for his work that has steered the Organization of American States Council during a very challenging time. She also expressed her gratitude to the team from the OAS Secretariat, which was led by Assistant Secretary General Nestor Mendez, for their tremendous efforts, which would have allowed the OAS to utilize available technology to meet virtually to continue the work of the organization during the pandemic. Other member state permanent representatives and alternate representatives that were on hand for the virtual ceremony included the Secretary of the OAS, Louis Almagro, and Assistant Secretary General Nesta Mendez. Audrey Marks is Jamaica's ambassador to the United States of America. She is Jamaica's 13th ambassador to the United States of America and is the permanent representative of Jamaica to the Organization of American States. Ambassador Audrey Marks created history when she became the first Jamaican woman to become an ambassador to the United States of America, and she also became the first ambassador to be assigned to the post twice, having served in the same capacity from 2010 to 2012. Prior to her assuming her ambassadorial role, Ambassador Marks founded Paymaster Jamaica Limited, which is an online paymaster system which she conceptualized and started in 1997. She is a career entrepreneur, and she started and operated 6 previous businesses, which include a 100-acre banana exporting farm, a transportation company, as well as a real estate sales and development company. She also played a critical role in operating a venture capital company with diverse investments, which included manufacturing, travel, and entertainment. Ambassador Marks has served on several private and public sector boards, which include the chairman of the Tourism Product Development Company and the director of the board of the RBTT Securities Jamaica Limited. She holds the distinction of being the first female president of the American Chamber of Commerce of Jamaica, an organization which promotes investment and trade between the United States and Jamaica. Audrey Marks is also the recipient of numerous citations and recognition from her peers and various organizations for her pioneering work, entrepreneurial endeavors, and commitment to social causes. She is currently the holder of a bachelor's and a master's degree in business administration from the University of the West Indies, and she also studied at Nova University, Florida. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the achievements that have been garnered by Ambassador Audrey Marks. She is now the chairman of the Organization of American States Permanent Council. She continues to achieve greatness, and as Jamaicans, we are extremely proud of Ambassador Audrey Marks. Now, leave your comments down below and remember to subscribe and share the content with your friends and family. Thanks for watching.